As a reminder for anybody watching from home or work for you sorry saps on this Saturday, we are in the semifinals of this quote-unquote incognito experience. The winner of the finals gets to remain incognito. That is the official reward. However, everyone else who loses and gets knocked out of this tournament will have their identities revealed following finals to see just how bad we are at guessing. So far, I think we've got 5 happy deaths, 2 overkills, and 3 mayors.
Yeah, something like that.
Something along those lines.
Uh-huh. Looks like we are getting into the game. I'm excited to see this Biohazard game. And Novanoid, he was complaining about not picking Neo before, but he has picked Striker this time instead of Neo.
Striker. I can deal with it.
Yeah, I dig it. I like Striker.
Mirror opening so far.
Yeah, both players going for the T45. Flunge stopping his creeps so they don't die. Novanoid killing the T45 and tanking for his creeps.
I wonder which is better, stopping him or tanking.
I think tanking is better. Watch, I think Novanoid will actually cap his outposts a little bit faster than Flunge. But
Yeah,
Flunge
sure
has
does.
the start on his other outposts a little bit faster. So it's kind of a little bit of a trade-off.
So I'm noticing both players are always taking Afterburner first when they're going with these strikers, and Flunge is spamming the crap out of Afterburners. Every time he moves, he's using Afterburners.
And Flunge actually going to get a harass down, actually going to kill off all of those creeps. So setting Novanoid behind a 1 creep wave, but creeps will come just now. But Novanoid already working on the corner, and actually Flunge also already working on the corner. But I think Flunge will capture the corner before Novanoid because of that little harass that he did before. I lied, actually. It looks like Novanoid building some infantry, and he will actually take it just a few seconds behind Flunge. And Flunge actually going super, super aggressive, going immediately for Novanoid's close.
They're not on capture, though, so there's not going to be a neutralize. The slight spam of skeleton runners is going to keep all those Longhorn distracted, and no damage is getting put in.
Oh, unless he gets finished off like that.
That
Oh,
was
you
close.
can't
I
be
think
dying.
the Blade
Oh,
Guardian, I think, made the difference. That was a critical moment,
that was a big error. And
because
oh,
that was
Flunge,
about to
he's
be
not.
such a clutch hold, too.
Yeah. He's not even going for the close. He's going for the corner immediately, dropping for. Oh, but Flunge getting killed.
Wow! Flunge getting a little bit overeager there
Yeah, a
to
little bit
consolidate
zealous.
his winnings.
The 2 neutral hats, but he still has 4 Longhorn on this bottom and a Ratter and like a bunch of Sergeants in the outpost. So Novanoid really needs to deal with this immediately, like right now. But Flunge even just
I
going
think he's going
immediately
to be
right
able
back.
to. So
Yeah, I think Novanoid
Flunge, I
is going
think,
to be
is
able to.
focusing on the top left. He's kissing those 4
He's going
Longhorn
for
in the
the
bottom
corner.
goodbye. They're sunk cost
Yeah,
now.
but that's a lot of units dead, and it looks like he will actually save 2 of those Longhorns. So it
But if
wasn't that much of a loss. I guess for taking the corner, it's pretty good. But Novanoid immediately dropping 2 Longhorns to neutralize it again. Flunge going to pick up a Longhorn snipe at that bottom. There's low on health, is going to afterburner away. Wow. This is a lot of excitement coming out in the first 2 minutes of the game.
working those afterburners hard.
And
So
oh, the outpost did get neutralized, and Flunge only with 3 creeps to even to come and try and retake it. 4 butchers coming out now. The butcher's going to drop on the Longhorn, but Novanoid here to re-micro. And oh, Flunge with a lot of infantry here. Looks like Flunge is actually going to end up capturing this outpost.
holding both corners, I think, is really going to
Yeah.
pay off.
It will for sure. And I don't think there's a lot that Novanoid can do about it. Because 2 outpost advantage for Flunge. Flunge has 2 more outposts than Novanoid. So the credits, the upkeep, everything is just going to start ticking up. And it's going to be a slow roll for Novanoid, I would say.
Yeah, Novanoid's trying to get a couple of gaddies on the defense so that this infantry spam with the butchers and the sergeants isn't really going to counter him. Strange to see Flunge not go with the same build that he's been going in literally every other game. He's been going kind of standard Longhorn Seeker Ratchet. In this case, we see a lot of infantry, and I don't know if he has a single tank on the field right now. I guess there's 2 Longhorn in the bottom right.
There's the 2 Longhorn that he saved in the bottom right are there. He has some busters out now that he's approaching mid with. Novanoid also approaching mid, but forced away a little bit. And yeah, Novanoid kind of looking on the back foot. Those 2 outposts, you can start to see the difference in credit income in the upkeep. You can see Flunge with 28 upkeep, Novanoid with 18. Those 2 outposts with the credits really starting to tick up.
Yeah, that credit income difference is just going to be compounding this whole game. That's just absolutely huge. I think you'll see Flunge. He's pretty far ahead right now, but he's going to get really far ahead if this goes on any more
Right.
time.
But you also have to remember that most of that upkeep is in the infantry at the top outpost. He has like what, 9 infantry over there at that top outpost. So if you take that into account, it's not that drastically different. But obviously Novanoid getting killed there by Flunge is not going to work in his favor, and looks like Flunge is going to pick up an easy mid take. And this is looking like a roll here in the semifinals of our Incognito tournament.
It was a good fight, but that one death in the beginning, fighting off that cheese on that outpost. Oh,
Yeah.
the worst possible time, and he was just a fraction of a second too late because he made it to the
Yeah.
outpost, but he had already taken full HP damage.
Exactly.
So we'll blame it on lag.
We'll blame it on lag. And the Neo pick, right? He meant to pick Neo this time too.
But yeah, that legitimately might have been due to lag. So at this
Ooh,
point,
and
I think the fort is a little bit overprotected at this point.
Actually, I don't think it's enough. Like, I think he needs a few more lunchboxes at least.
I think Novanoid is discounting his chances of a comeback here.
Pretty much. I think he's just given up. Going to start sorting the fort. And Flunge just going to push all in on Y with his 2 busters and 2 ratchets and a seeker. And yeah, just some dancing going around up top. Let's see if Novanoid can kill the fort before Flunge can.
Actually, right now it's looking good for him.
Yeah, he is ahead right now.
Nope. He turns out Flunge is still able to build more units,
Yeah,
so I guess
there
that's
you
going
go.
to be GG.
Unlucky. And Novanoid a little bit, probably looking a little bit upset. Blaming lag, blaming Neo. And losing pretty decisively in 2 games.
I mean, to be fair though, Flunge looks like he's really good.
Yeah, Flunge looks like a top tier contender. I'm really excited to see him play versus who was the other player? What was his name?
Scrotum-tastic?
Yes, Scrotum-tastic was
Scrupulous?
something like that. Screw something.
Scrutable. Scrutable.
And Novanoid throwing down the lucky base race. I agree. It was really close.
It was. It just really came down to the wire right there, and
Mhm.
I think had Flunge not responded as quickly as he did,
Yeah, for
that
sure.
Novanoid really would have had that match.
I agree 100%.